Great to see you too. I love Milton. You know I love Milton. How's it going? Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
Alan, nice to meet you. Yeah. Thanks so much for giving us the chance to come in. That's wonderful. How's it going?
It's going okay.
I hear really good things about the espresso and the butter tarts. That's
Well,
what I hear. Yeah.
Come and have one.
The rumors have traveled all the way to Woodbridge about how phenomenal they are.
You're welcome to come with
This
us.
is terrific. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Did you know, Alan, that for some time you were considering bucka butter tarts?
Yeah.
And then you decided to go with bucka butter.
Yeah, I decided my waistline couldn't handle bucket butter tarts, so I had to change it. I still do.
It is a lovely space out here.
This is my wife Tina.
Hi Tina, how are you?
She's the brains and the owner of it. So
Nice
yeah,
to
we
see you.
opened in 2015.
Okay, great.
And moved here in 2017.
Right.
And last February 2021, right in the peak of COVID, we decided to expand.
Wow.
Which we did.
That's courageous.
With no support. And we were one of the many businesses who, when we did expand, were, I guess, excluded from any of the benefits and
Yeah.
support. So it was tough. But, you know, we fought hard to get through it. And City's put in an incredible amount of work and hours, and we have a good team as well that worked for us. So.
And what was was it a physical expansion or a
Yes,
product expansion?
yes. So we owned this building here.
Okay.
And then this became available. This was a chiropractor. We did
This side was.
This was so.
Okay.
Punched a hole, completely ripped it apart and rebuilt it, and tried to create a bit of a vibe that we think goes with
it's
everything
phenomenal.
else we do. So and you know, I personally built some of this stuff. All the work done in here was done by people from in the town.
Right.
All local craftsmen and workmen and
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so we support local, and they support us.
That's good.
So-
And how's it been? How's it been for the past couple of years in particular?
Yeah, look, the first lockdown was good. Everyone supported local.
Sure.
There was that huge big wave. The
Sure.
last lockdown over last Christmas, January, was a lot tougher for all of us. I mean, like, and I sit on the DBIA board,
Right.
so you know, I'm in touch with a lot of businesses and friends with a lot of owners, and it was much tougher. You know, I think people were lockdown tired. I think there was lockdown fatigue. I think,
Exactly.
yeah, for sure. So feel free to
Yeah, please.
have a coffee or whatever you like that.
I'd love an espresso, if that's possible. You know what? You read my mind. I never say no to an espresso.
Can we get you any pastries today? Got freshly brought in cocoa?
Butter tarts, they're calling my
Yes, they're
name.
pretty popular.
Samira knows I have a soft spot for butter tarts, and I have 2 daughters at home who also love the butter tarts, so I'm going to take some home for that. I'll take 4 butter tarts, please. Yes.
I'd like coffee with one cream and I'd like a Detroit muffin. Favorites together.
You'll walk back out to my... Exactly.
I know.
Take the whole thing out.
So what we do, Steve, here is
Yes.
almost everything in the store is sourced locally.
Right.
From local handmade vendors. You know, t-shirts, everything you see, these hoodies, everything here is
Really?
and then we're back at the room here where we do handmade workshops. So people come, my wife does all the designs. We make signs, cushions, ladders, pillows, you name it, tote bags, everything. People come in and they make something and they take it away and it's theirs.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's what a great concept.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
love it.
is.
Yeah.
it's great. And then even the coffee is roasted locally here. I drink coffee, escarpment coffee
Wow.
on Steeles Avenue.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it really is all
Well,
local.
everything's local, and then we're also a host to an autism charity that has just started.
Okay.
So I'm one of the founders of it.
Great.
Samira's going to join us and help us, and
It's great.
all of the local councillors have been very, very supportive.
Wonderful.
Adam's been incredible,
Good.
and is incredible on a lot of levels for both personal and professional.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that charity's a big thing for us. We're hoping to raise awareness. We've got a golf tournament coming up where we'll raise a very significant amount of money. And it's going to go within the town to help autism, and we host focus groups here as well.
And like the decor and everything else, did you put that in?
Yes,
or
yes.
was it-
This was all old fashioned, old tiles and old white panels. So we done all of this. This was a local carpenter that helped me do this, and all of this wood is sourced from
Gorgeous.
local trees. Believe it or not, this
Beautiful.
comes from a guy on Tremaine Road. And yeah, and then the other thing that we will host here on the 26th of May is
Thank you.
is the first in-person Institute of Logistics for North
Right,
America
right.
event. Since 2019 will be held here.
Wow.
So I sit on the board, and also on the board of the Institute.
So what do you do in your spare time? All that spare time you must have.
Do you want to grab a seat?
Sure, love to.
Bring your pastries over here.
Thank you.
Okay,
This is delicious. Coffee's great. I get to drink coffee all over Ontario. This is great.
Well,
That's great. And a great location too.
yeah, we'll probably look. We got to be landlord.
Got everything covered.
Yeah,
Every single animal covered.
and we live locally, so we moved across from Ireland.
Right. Okay.
We've lived in Milton the whole time, so no, it is truly home.
And what was the original kind of spark or inspiration?
So when we came across, my wife started doing some of this type of stuff at home.
Right.
And then at one point she decided that she wanted to open her own store.
Right.
And we opened the store up top end of the street.
Okay.
This became available in 2017. So
Right.
we moved in and she always wanted this coffee shop concept. So this space became available. And, you know, and people like Samira and some of the other local councillors and Adam have made it
Right.
happen.
So it's a little secret. I've always told people that my dream is to have my own coffee shop.
Yeah.
one day. I mean, long after I'm done in politics. Not right now.
Yeah.
We're busy right now.
Yeah.
But my mom had a store at Toronto St. Lawrence Market.
Wow.
So my mom was from Scotland,
Yes.
right? And my
Oh,
dad
that's
is from
great.
Italy.
Right.
So it was my mom who actually opened the fresh pasta and espresso bar.
Yeah.
Ironically, my Scottish parent who did that at the St. Lawrence Market, she did it. I mean, it was many years ago. It was a little bit later in her
Yeah.
career, so we got to see kind of firsthand
Yeah.
as a family what that was like. And so, on one level, I do have, not during a pandemic, of
Yes.
course, but do have that firsthand family knowledge of how much it takes to actually start something. And my mom had no background, not as an entrepreneur or a small business person or any real background in. I mean, aside from the eating pasta and drinking coffee, there was no other real, and just the decision to do it, and she loved it.
Tina's quite an impressive background in retail.
Right.
She worked in senior roles for Clinique and Chanel for a couple of years.
Right.
You know, so she's got that retail experience.
Yeah.
So she drove her to do this.
That's
Look, it's been tough. I mean, the last year has been tough.
Yeah.
And I don't think this was a big gamble, but you don't gamble, you don't win.
You know,
You know, so,
you don't take chances, and you always kick yourself and say, why I should
What
have
if?
taken. Yeah, what if? Yeah, you don't want to live with a what if. Yeah.
But yeah, we with great support.
Yeah.
Samira, to say Adam's office is right behind
Yes,
us.
I know. I saw that.
Adam's very regular supporter.
Good.
Yeah.
And I think Samira does this stuff full time. We were just talking briefly about the Legion work that she does.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. I know that. We've talked about that.
My father being a former Navy guy,
there you go.
that sits very close to my heart, so I've always admired her for that.
And the name, the barn door. How did you come up with that?
That was actually my idea, and I'm not really sure why. We were sitting in a coffee shop
Well, there you go. Yeah.
talking
yeah.
about it, and then so on the other side we had like barn doors up.
Okay.
We do
Right.
get a lot of people asking us to make barn doors, of course, but, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, it's great, and we try to make it a local community hub. The charities
Yeah.
meet here. A lot of the local councillors come and meet here. We have a bunch of realtors now who come
Okay.
and bring their clients here. And then when they want gifts for them, we make them.
Yeah.
And everything can be very personal.
Right.
Anything.
So,
Sorry. No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, one of the challenges businesses here on Main Street face is that we are in a floodplain.
Yes.
And we are governed by conservation halting rules.
Right.
And so what we want really is to see if we can have any funding, which I know is in a platform.
It is. Yeah.
To use innovative technologies
Yeah.
to see how we can even build the missing middle
Yeah.
in floodplains. And
Yeah.
so if we can build bridges over water,
Yeah.
right? Look at it.
I get
Why
it.
can't we
Yeah.
build on floodplains?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if you look around, yes, we have great businesses like Alan's business coming in here.
Right.
But what we really need is to bring that foot traffic in.
Yeah.
That can only happen if we have mixed middle within
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
people who live here are able to just walk up
Yeah.
and have better transit, like Bucka Ride, that people
Yeah.
can take. And from the south of Milton, an area I represent as a counselor, people can just take $1 ride, come up here,
Right.
and it's not a barrier
Yeah.
for families to come here.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
we really are committed to giving that support to businesses like yours,
Yeah.
startups. We have special
Yep,
funding
we
for
do.
that allocated within our fully costed platform as well. And so we're here to support you, but really there is a plan, right?
Yeah.
Something that we are promising within 100 days of coming into power. So we're also giving ourselves really transparent deadlines,
Yep.
right?
We are.
Ambitious deadlines.
Yeah.
And inflation is obviously a really difficult one. We all know
Huge.
there's a myriad. So
Yeah.
I'm working in my supply chain side for
Right.
my own city drivers and all that stuff. But it would be good to see if we could do something to keep the cost down.
Yeah.
I think we're the $2.
It's gone up over again today, just this morning.
But
So,
even just the cost of the food
Yeah.
and the taxes, etc. It's good if we could do something.
we have a plan for that.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna take the HST up. Any prepared food item,
Yep.
it's under $20. So the current $4 exemption will
Yeah.
climb to 8 to 20.
Yeah.
So every single time a customer comes in, as long as they're purchasing anything up to $20, it'll be 8% cheaper for them, which we're hoping will, yes, make life more affordable for
Yeah.
people, but also drive more business towards businesses.
Yeah, that would be excellent because with a lot of what we do here, you can see
Yeah.
we are building up to
Yeah.
we started getting some stuff from the Red Start, which is also on site. So again, we're getting from globally as well.
Yeah.
And
So
if you can have some such your list.
I would like some Irish food as well.
And some halal chicken in there.
Yeah.
I can tell you,
Maybe
we
get
will
some-
have groups and groups of women working
Yeah.
here.
Maybe we can get some haggis and
That's,
some good
yeah,
Irish
that's,
food.
that's a great idea.
Those guys
That's
as
a
well.
great idea.
A lot of, because that's what Milton looks like right
Yeah.
now.
It's
And if you could just bake that food,
Yeah.
people will come because we are starved for places like this in Milton. I can always have my business meetings in your little cafe all the
Well, we all,
time.
the area back here, we actually lay it out at times for business meetings. So the Tiger Jeet Foundation,
Yeah, I know.
I actually sit on that board as well.
Yeah.
Back to the whole spare time thing.
So Tiger, you had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So Tiger brings his team here
Oh, wow.
and we do our
That's
planning
wild.
here. So we've had various business meetings and again, the Institute of Logistics. First in-person meeting
Yeah.
in the whole of North America will be here
Wow.
in Milton. And we're hoping to get the fall conference here in Milton as well.
The other thing we're doing to help specifically small businesses hit hardest during the pandemic is to waive the corporate income tax that small businesses pay.
that would-
Again, scale to the ones who were hit the hardest
Yeah.
by 2 years. So eliminating the CIT for 2 years, just to
Yeah.
give small business owners a chance to catch your breath.
Yeah.
We've heard from a lot that are still carrying some debt, of course, because of the last 2 years.
Oh, for
just
sure.
a little bit of relief
For sure.
to say, we're kind of there to help you. It's not the current gang, it's all about big box retail and giant corporations. We want to continue to support, the small business entrepreneurs that actually give communities like Milton their character. The main streets their character, which, we think has been missing the past couple of years.
Look, I haven't seen anyone come out of Walmart where they're having officers or meetings or sitting on many boards. It's you doing that, right?
Yeah.
Even though you have so many challenges, but you are doing that because you're here to be there for the community.
We're part of it. I mean, we live a couple of minutes away on Commercial Street. Our children go to Holy Rose. So this is our home.
So out of curiosity, what's it been like since all the restrictions have gone? Like, do you
It's
see the traffic coming back?
It's picking up now.
Okay,
Certainly
good.
the last couple of weeks has been much better. And we'll have the patio outside
Right,
here
yeah, the good weather
in
helps.
the next.
Now that the snow has stopped.
That's what we're doing. We're kind of finalizing the build of it. And
Great.
We'll have the patio.
That's fantastic.
I'm to support that on council when we propose to kind of make it permanent.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's great.
every year we'll just make this permanent.
I mean, I hope the red tape gets a little bit less year on year, but yeah, it was a little bit challenging this year, but I understand where we are.
Yeah.
Also, and I've said it to many people, I don't bash any government for what's happened in this COVID
Yeah,
thing.
for sure.
This is unprecedented.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating when you take a chance to expand your business and create more employment,
Right.
that you don't get any support.
Yeah.
And there was another local restaurant, Pretty Rad. These guys expanded right at the same time as us, and
Yeah.
they ended up having to close completely.
Oh, that's horrible.
You know, so
Horrible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
and one of their restaurants or bars had to fund the other one, which was just dead in the water.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, it's been tough, but you know, I wouldn't go to my way to criticize anyone because these are unprecedented times.
They are, but there are still choices, right?
Yeah, there
So-
are, and I think sometimes we went a little bit too fast. It was to
Well,
criticize. I think some decisions were taken too quickly.
But also think just from, we were supportive of the science and making sure that we were making the right, responsible decisions. But, especially as we got through it further along, to be able to say on multiple occasions that a business like yours, where you could manage the flow of the foot traffic coming in
Yep.
in a pretty
Very
smart,
easy.
right
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
that you had to stay closed while 400 people could be standing outside of a big box retailer.
That was frustrating.
Right, like so that's a
Yeah.
choice, right? And
Yeah.
so I just think it's not to say it shouldn't be in the Wild West. It shouldn't have been,
100%.
but to build in a little bit more nuance and thought.
Yep.
To say, okay, well, the barn door can say one customer at a time, two customers at a time. It can be regulated. That's no more risky than allowing X number of hundreds of people to
Oh,
stand
for
in
sure.
line.
And it was easy for us to do. The
Yeah.
first year of lockdown, we had queues right down
Right.
to the end of the street.
Right.
And we would go out and give everyone hot chocolates and
Right.
and we could control it very easily, but to then be able to go to one of the big box
Sure.
stores
Yeah.
and
And
be
it
around
was-
500 people,
Exactly.
Exactly.
it was frustrating for sure.
Yeah.
And
So.
listen, I would say, Stephen, that would only come out of consultation.
Yeah.
There was none.
Yeah,
within the
that's
federal
true.
government. There was none. Did you hear of any advisory table that was formed to kind of sit down with the doctors and the retailers and small business owners like yourself? There was nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you don't have that, then you don't know how you're doing.
It was easy to feel very excluded and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just about not getting frustrated. My wife pivoted on Amazon and built her own website.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And we went online and we would literally every evening spend 3 or 4 hours writing on time to do orders.
Right.
So
So you turn to e-commerce.
she didn't we never had one. She
You're gonna keep that part going as
Oh
well.
yeah, it still goes, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Still-
good.
And we have plans to actually further expand what we do this year into some other types of product lines.
Fantastic.
Oh,
The coffee's fantastic.
Yeah,
It really
it
is good.
really is.
It really is good.
Wow.
And I drink it all over Ontario, so
Yeah.
this is me.
It really is good and it's local Milton.
Well, this is from
Roasted
Milton.
coffee.
It's Escarpment Coffee,
Yeah.
and it's brewed up on States Avenue.
Wow.
So again, everything she does, she thinks about how we can document that. The table you're sitting at was sourced from a tree in Tremaine Road.
Wow.
All the wood on the benches, all the pipe work was all done by a local plumber guy. Electrical work was all done by local. The woodwork I couldn't do was done by local guys.
Fantastic.
Very
Everything.
It's a real labor of love.
The brickwork here was all done by a local guy, and these bricks actually came from our house.
What?
Our house is a heritage one.
Okay.
The sign.
Right.
John Ward, who was the foreman of the Milton Brick Company, was the first president. So everything we did was
Go to them and speak with them for, I think they're just switching off right now.
I'm waiting for Adam has one. If you want one, I'll give you one. Adam has one on his desk. Boy's Diner has one. So yeah, I will give you one. They are the most amazing paperweight. So they're very
Local paper.
Yeah.
very unique.
Well, my office, my campaign office is right here on the
Yes,
street.
yes, I see that.
Too.
Yeah, I like it.
When I'm free, I will go into the vault. We have a walk-in vault in
Yes,
our
that's right.
office. It used to be a lawyer's office. And I will keep the walls,
Yeah.
exposed to the thing. It's just
Yeah. Well, I will certainly get you one of these bricks for your desk.
absolutely
That's your good luck charm now.
So, but Meg, I guess the other thing is, in my role is sitting on the EVIA, I think some of the frustrations is just, we're not seeing the buildings fill up as much as we're used to. We're not getting the same level of interest for new business, which is a little bit concerning. Where you're seeing Walgreens, Staples, say Burt's, the old Starbucks, this Yardley's, which is just really gone, and it's been probably vacant for a year or so.
Right.
So it'll be nice when people feel confident enough to pick that up.
Hopefully soon, especially with the weather.
I hope so, and the fact that, again, we were just talking about last night here, it was incredible, there's hundreds of miles.
Great.
I go for all the weather as we go. So hopefully the weather helps, but I hope inflation doesn't depress it all.
I hope so too. Maybe a leaf win tonight will help as well.
Yeah.
More people will want to go out.
Yeah.
My husband put on his Red Raptors shirt.
No, we can't. Like even I'm a Leafs guy. Come on, like I'm not even from here, and I'm a Leafs and Blue Jays are my thing. I think we play a lot of Blue Jays. Our girls love it.
I forgot this. 18 years since the Leafs have won.
I think the last time they won a Stanley Cup, I wasn't born.
I wasn't born in
Which is not good.
67.
Yeah.
67. I wasn't born in 67.
So it's not many things out of me. Like the dinosaurs and Jesus, or many other things around. So
Gord Cranes.
Gord.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. Yeah.
There's another legend. So he's a great guy. So. Yeah, and look, I said this earlier, like if she wants to use her space for meetings,
Sure.
we're always
Thank you.
open, and she's been incredible for the community. She's a local girl, the Legion work, the other work. I see her whenever I work in the Holiday Fest. She's always there. So she's a great representative. These guys have picked that up.
That's true.
You know,
She's going to be a great MPP.
I think so.
Yeah.
And she will.
Thank you.
I think for sure she will.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this has been great. It's great to see. First of all, to see it. And second of all,
Well, thank you for coming. I mean,
These trees.
certainly,
There we go.
certainly
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. Whenever you're ready, can you meet me up with you?
wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, this has been really great. Thank you for this.
Thank you very much, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
Phenomenal space.
You know, you're always welcome. Yeah, you're always welcome.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
get some haggis and we'll reach out to you.
I walked in and I said, hey guys, can we do this? And they were like so happy.
Really
So
appreciate
happy,
that.
right off the bat.
That's fantastic.
Happy to support you.
And I'm sure that I'm going to say my daughters will love the butter tarts,
Yeah.
but I'm going to sneak one in later on today when I'm done
Well,
working.
when we talk
for the
about
day.
supporting local, you know, senior support, so this is us supporting local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we do that a lot. So, Summer's a local girl, and we really appreciate everything she's done. And when I go back to Adam, he's been incredible for us on so many levels. Family, business, great guy.
That's awesome.
Very good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for this. Let's.
You're welcome.
Already.
Hi, Gary.
Person Place, 1916. Yeah, old. So for you, that's 1322 altogether.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it's just just popped up right there.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate this.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Sure
it.
we'll be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yes, we will. I know I will. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck with
Thank you.
everything. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Thank you.